Hi, this is Vei from Red House Kitchen. Today I'd like to introduce a Sichuan-style street food called ba. They are steamed sticky rice cakes stuffed with a tasty filling. I'm making them in two colors with two types of fillings. Let's start with the savory filling of minced pork and preserved vegetable. Heat up the wok, then add oil. First, fry the minced pork. Add some minced ginger. When making Chinese dumplings or stuffed buns, you normally wrap the raw ingredients with the dough, then cook. But for today's sticky rice cakes, you need to cook the filling first. Now, add finely chopped preserved mustard greens. It's called cai in Chinese. The ready chopped version comes in plastic packages like this. It's quite salty and has a deep fermented umami flavor. You will find it in many classic Sichuan dishes, for example, the popular dan dan noodles. Now add some seasonings. Shaoxing rice wine, light soy sauce, and a little dark soy sauce for its deep color, a pinch of sugar, and some ground Sichuan pepper, which gives the dish a unique numbing taste. Finally, some chopped scallions to finish. Set aside to cool before wrapping. Now let's make the sweet filling. These walnuts were raw when I bought them, so I toasted them in a pan over low heat for a few minutes to bring out their nutty flavor. Now they are cool enough to be crushed. These sesame seeds were toasted in the same way. Crush them a little bit as well. You can also use a food processor to grind the walnuts and sesame seeds into a finer texture. Personally, I like this kind of coarse texture. Add some dark brown sugar and softened butter. The more authentic version would use lard instead, so please feel free to substitute. Mix and combine everything. Then keep it in the fridge for a while to firm up. It will make wrapping a little easier. Now let's make the dough. About 4 parts of glutinous rice flour and 1 part of rice flour. The spinach powder here is to color the dough. Skip it if you just want to make a white dough. Add some cooking oil or lard if you are looking for a more authentic taste. Finally, some water. Mix everything into small lumps. Then you can knead it with your hands. It's quite simple and fast to combine and form a dough. Another great thing is that this type of dough doesn't need to be rested. It should be quite soft to touch, but doesn't stick to your hands. Now we are ready to assemble the cakes. Firstly, cut out some bamboo leaves for wrapping. They prevent sticking, also give subtle aroma to the cakes. Tangerine leaves, banana leaves, or sweet corn husks can do the job too. This piece of dough is to make about 12 cakes. Remember to always cover the unused dough because it dries out easily. Roll a small piece of dough into a ball. Then press it into a bowl shape. Add some pork and preserved vegetable filling. Gently pinch the edge to seal. Then roll it into a cylinder. Finally, wrap with a piece of leaf. I use white dough to make the sweet cakes. Use the same way to wrap and seal. Compared to pleating Chinese dumplings or stuffed buns, this is much easier to manage. Steaming is pretty straightforward. I use bamboo baskets. You can use a metal steamer too. When the water starts to boil, put in the cakes. Cook over medium heat for about 8 minutes. Look, they become so shiny and plump. I hope you've enjoyed my video and feel inspired to make some. You can find the link to the written recipe in the description. What other classic Chinese dishes you'd like to learn? Leave a comment below to let me know. Until the next video, have a lovely time in your kitchen.